Welcome to the Learn Podcast, where first you learn, then you drop the L, and then you earn. I'm your host, Dean the Wealth Coach. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about EYL, which is Earn Your Leisure Market Mondays live show in Toronto with Ian Dunlap and 19 Keys. He did a higher level conversations segment yesterday, and I have to say they put on such an amazing show. It made me very proud to be in a space where we're talking about growth and financial literacy, and the amount of people that were there that were just taking in everything that they're saying. So a few things that I picked up that I want to share with you guys today was just how about going about looking to purchase stocks, like what you should be looking into. So a few things that they mentioned was check if the company is profitable. You don't want to invest in a company that's not profitable. It doesn't make sense. You're going to give somebody money and they're not going to make money. I believe I spoke about that yesterday too, but buying a company that's not profitable. Next is, how much debt does the company have? Because if they have a lot of debt, how will they be able to make money if they're always paying back their debt or even pay shareholders? That's something that you want to look out for. And last but not least, operating cash flow. So the amount of cash flow that's coming through the business. Those are the three main things that I picked up yesterday from them that I'm sharing with you guys. Also, with picking companies that you want to invest in, you want to see if there's a top 5 in their industry and sector. If they are, then it's a good sign that they're a healthy company. For example, Ian always refers back to basketball. It's like, do you want to have LeBron James or do you want to have somebody that's riding the bench? You be the judge, right? So that was something that was pretty key in terms of picking the stocks that you want to have in your portfolio. They also talked about what's going on in the economy. That's something that you should definitely look into when it comes to investing. Like, right now, in the time that we're in, America's losing their power. And if they lose their power, another country is going to take over. So in this case, it's China. China's looking to become the global leader of the world. And they're forming partnerships and alliances with other countries to pretty much move out the US and take over. So that's something they also mentioned that you want to look into. A few other things. They also then 19 Keys, like he was a game changer yesterday. That was like my favorite part. And he spoke about just being the highest version of yourself. And with being the highest version of yourself, you need to speak your truth. And people won't like when you speak your truth and they will look for your flaws. But that's okay, because you're being true to yourself and you're being authentic, and you're not sugarcoating anything, right? Because if you start, what's the word? If you start keeping the truth with inside, you're just gonna bottle up that energy where it's like you want to tell someone, like say someone's hair doesn't look good. It's a bad example, but it's the only thing I can think of right now. You rather not hurt their feelings and you keep it inside. But it's like, imagine every time the person asks you a question like, how do I look? How do I look? And deep down inside, you want to be like, oh, you look terrible. But you know it's going to hurt their feelings. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, right? If the person wants your opinion, they ask for it. It's not like you gave it to them where it's like, oh, that doesn't look good on you. They said, what do you think, or how do I look? Then you give your honest answer. It doesn't make sense to be like, oh, you look good, when you know they don't look good, right? So just being true to yourself, just speaking your truth. He also mentioned the difference between what and why and your vision. Like, you always need to start with a vision. If you don't have a vision, you don't know where it is that you're trying to go. Think of yourself as putting in your vision in the GPS map, and that's your final destination. It's like, how am I going to get there? A lot of people ask, what do I need to do to get there? Instead of saying, why do I need to get there, right? What's the why behind you achieving that goal? Not the what. The what is the easy part. The what is the low level. The why is the high level. And it does come with challenges. But whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Another thing and I probably mentioned here and there, is just fear. Fear is something that a lot of us go through, where we want something, but we're afraid to take a step out of our comfort zone to try something new. And this is gonna stick with me for like forever. He said, whatever you fear, it becomes your God. And I was like, wow, like if like you should only be God fearing for those that are religious, right? But if you don't fear God, or if you do fear God, or sorry, not, but if you do fear God, you fear God because of the power that he holds. But with something that's stopping you from, like, say, applying for a new job or asking for a raise, you're letting that become your God because it's stopping you from trying to achieve a new level or a new height within your life. So instead of fearing things, it's like face fear for what it is and be like, hey, like, you're nothing right now. I'm gonna do what I need to do and get through this. I'm not gonna live in regret. I'm gonna take what it is that I want and that I deserve. So that was a pretty good thing that he was talking about, just fear and just living within the highest version of yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror and just saying, I'm great. Anything that I can do, anything that I put my mind to, I can do. So it was a very good 3 hours that I was there for the Earn Your Leisure 19 Keys, Ian Dunlap, or Ian the Master Investor. If you ever get a chance to see these guys, make sure you go out and see them. Like, they have so much valuable information that they're just dropping on us. Sometimes it's good to hear another voice validate the things that you've always been thinking about, or something that you wanted to try. And it's like, nothing tried, nothing gained. If you want to get to that next level, sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable, but what becomes uncomfortable naturally becomes easy, or becomes a habit afterwards, because you put in that practice. Imagine going to the gym and try to deadlift 500 pounds and you never deadlift 500 pounds before. It's going to be hard, but if you put that practice in and the repetitions, eventually you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to maybe do one, or you may be able to do a set. So that was the top messages that I got from yesterday. And before investing, you want to make sure that you understand what your risk tolerance is. A lot of people invest before understanding what their risk tolerance is. You need to have you need to know where you stand, because this market is not something where it's just easy breezy, right? You want to make sure that you know what it is that you're investing in, and if you're doing it for the long term or short term. If you can hold, that was another thing they mentioned, if you can hold your stocks for a very long time, chances are that you won't lose money, especially the longer you hold a particular stock, particularly 30 years that they mentioned. But I just want to let you know, this is not financial advice. This is just me letting you know of a recap of the show that I watch. So if you are looking to get into the stock market, seek out a financial advisor to find more, or to help you on your journey when it comes to investing. What else did I pick up that was good? They also said, if you are looking to trade, start with the 1 month, or the monthly, weekly, daily, and then hourly when it comes to trading. If you're unfamiliar with that, so that's when you just literally go into the market. You're looking to buy based off of candlesticks and technical analysis. Whereas fundamental trading, you're doing more of the digging into companies, seeing what the company's about, their values, what is their competitive edge, are they making money? Those are the things that you're looking for when it comes to fundamentals. Also, between your investing and your trading account, that whole pot, 20% for trading and 80% for investing. The reason why 20% is because anything can happen in the market, and you're more likely to lose than you are to win. But if you create a plan, you're disciplined, and you stick to the game plan, you should be able to make money. So that was a recap of Market Mondays, along with the higher level conversation. I'm your host, Dean the Wealth Coach, and I will see you on tomorrow's episode for episode 23.